Welcome to my Let's Play of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. This was a favorite of mine. Well, Nocturne was a favorite of mine back on the PlayStation 2. The Remaster, I've had a lot of fun playing this. I will be honest with you, I have never beaten the game. There are multiple endings to it. We will try to go for the most difficult ending. Not sure on whether or not we're gonna get it done, but we are going to try. This game does have New Game Plus, and if you look up anywhere on this game, it will tell you to do New Game Plus before going for the true ending. Yeah, we're gonna say no and try for the true ending on a first run basis. Why? Because I want to. Now it should be noted that the different versions, the normal and Manix, are strictly one difference. The Manix version is the version that came to the US for the PlayStation 2 version. The other version was the version that was strictly over in Japan. The only other difference is the one in Japan has a Persona character in the game, while the Manix version has Dante. That's the only other big difference. We are going to start out on easy. The difficulty can be changed at any time, so we're going to start on easy because there are difficulty spikes in this game and it can be unforgiving at times. So we're going to start on easy, and eventually we'll go up to normal.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
Okay, so for our character's name, there is no impact of whatever you put on your name, but it is whatever your preference is. Now, preference, our family name, Oda, because this is supposed to be taking place in Japan, and I was always a fan of the Oda for Japanese history. For our first name, And nickname is what your characters will be named. Like, it's your nickname will be the name that everyone refers to you as. So we will go with Saga. Oop, wrong damn button. Here we go.
That's right. As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it, and survive. I'm glad you understand. The time is near. Everything that is will be rewritten. I am the nurturer of the next world. The template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
Now, there are 3 unique characters. Her and 2 friends of yours. You can change their names and give them any name you see fit. For purposes of the game, we're going to keep their names.
That's right.
Unfortunately, regardless if you keep their name the way it's supposed to be, or you change it to something else, they won't actually say their names. Or your name, no matter what you put in, even if you left it as default.
No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come. Now go ahead, wake up. The time is here.
And here's our character. And here's the other classmate you can have for changing names. Now, as I said, we're keeping names as is for 2 reasons. 1, there's no impact, there's no change for what you change their names to. And 2, whenever it gets to a point where I have to look up stuff to make sure we're going for the true ending, it'd be good to know who they're talking about in the guide. Because if I change their names now, I'm not going to know who the hell they're talking about. Okay, we can move around now. We have a little compass on the bottom right. Okay, triangle is map. A deadly riot in the park yesterday. Okay. Yes, we wish to leave. Well, take a good look at what Tokyo looks like right now. Because this is going to change drastically. So this is one side of the park that guy, the security guard, was talking about that had the deadly riot. Here's the other side. We actually do have to go this way. And then we get to meet him.
Great. The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day. Huh? You need something, kid? Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between two cults. I think that's your phone going off.
Hey, are you there? Finally I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
And here's the other classmate.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it. I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you. Thanks. Keep in mind, I don't plan on staying too long. Okay, see you later.
As you noticed, she said our other friend. So even skipping with the default name, they don't will say the names.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Miroku. Might want to give that a read. Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
Well, if it actually gives us the option to read it, I'd say we'd actually check it out, but it doesn't. And over here is where we gotta go. Is it this door? Nope, it's the next one. The annex is closed.
Well, hey, about time. Is it just me, or is something seriously off here? There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses, no patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do.
Yeah, I'd say there's something wrong there.
Anyway, you know who is looking for our teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine? Knowing your taste, it probably wouldn't interest me. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute. You should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
Alright. As you can see, the map only fills in where we actually go. Someone is in the other hallway.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that? Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off? I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center. I could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here. I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it? Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Yes. Can we use the elevator? Yes, we can.
Oh, you're back. So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling. According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia. And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book it says that chaos will engulf the world, and these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Let me guess. That ends with, find out more in our next issue. Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients, or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid. But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
We really need to find her, don't we? Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and you'll need this.
You're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about. The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all, saving the day is my job.
Sure it is.
If things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
I can't believe him sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
To the basement we go. On our path of destiny and possible defiance. And when I say defiance, well, true ending. We're gonna defy everything and everyone to get to the true ending. believe this is the door we need. But we're gonna check everything else first. Locked from the other side. Okay, so we're not going that way. Okay, this is the only room we haven't checked yet. Eerie sounds from the room. Will you enter? Yes.
Who is it? Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why? Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world. Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed. In thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park. Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
Cue the boss music. Hello, Baphomet.
Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner, that's all.
You can either choose face him or run away. The outcome's always the same. It's just different dialogue.
You fool. No one can overcome their fate.
Try me.
Stop!
Huh?
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Yep. Here we go. Oh boy.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
Yeah. We'll see them again. Eventually. Alright, we're gonna go to the first floor, see if we can find our friends. Then we'll head to the roof. Oh! Our friend is not in the lobby anymore. I'll admit, after that scene popped, I just went straight to the roof. First time around. Okay, well, now we'll go to the roof.
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception, the rebirth of the world, an event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the Conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the Maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand. But we're out of time. Listen. If you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
who would enter my world, reveal your heart to me. You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason. For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What will be the legacy of your existence?
Defiance. Hello again.
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you. Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant. Enjoy your last moments as a human. Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons. My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
Okay, we can move around. And command menu, okay, square. That's gonna take some getting used to. As you can see, Saga is our name for here. If we do stats, then you can see it says Fiend and our name that we put in. So over on the right, where you see lunge and all those question marks, those are the skills that we can learn for the this. Each one that we will gather will give us different skills. This one imparts physical skills and normal resistances. As you can see, it shows our stats on the lower left. Now, I've never acquired all of them before, and I've never learned the final skill out of this one, which you can only do after acquiring all of them. We will attempt to do so. Chances of getting it done? Small. I would have to do a lot of research into it. Also, hold on. Notice the upper left, how it's bright and it says 7 out of 8. We have to pay attention to that when we get to the part of the game where we can start recruiting teammates. The brighter it is, less chance of you being able to acquire teammates. The brighter it is, the more agitated demons are. So chances of acquire them to your team, slim. Extremely, extremely slim. See how it says full? We'll have to pay attention to that at a later point. Because there are certain items that will continue to work until either it says full or a new cycle begins.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park? What in God's name happened to you?
Well, I could tell you, but I don't think you'd believe me.
Huh. Yeah, looking like that, I believe it. That aside, you know what the hell's going on here?
The world ending?
Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital. Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center? Well, first things first. As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around. Have you come across any of them yet? Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good.
Yeah. I don't think any phone service will do you any good.
But damn. If my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this. Though I'd rather not believe it. If this is Shinjuku Medical Center, I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real. You know, I've seen a barrel like this before. If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Yukawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow. Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits. So for now, I'll leave it to you.
And it should be noted that the cylinders is how we save our game, which we're going to do. As you see, that is my solo save. We're gonna save up for this. And boop. There you go. Game is saved.
First things first, try and make it outside. Alive.
We'll be back to that save point quite a bit, because we have a lot to be doing. Alright. The healing room. Okay, so if we're in desperate need of heals, we just come back down here and he'll heal us up. Good. Check the map. Okay, circle icon is heals. Cylinder is save point. You feel an extraordinary power behind this door. Will you open it? Yeah. You find yourself in a strange place.
Come. Show me the strength of a demon.
These are a type of treasure chest. They can also be booby-trapped, but there's no way to tell what is booby-trapped and what isn't, unfortunately. Forced battle. Now, unfortunately, we cannot try to recruit anything just yet. Instant level. Alright. Customizing stats. Since we're not going to have anything to do with magic anytime soon, we're just going to amp our strength. We'll do strength for now. Eventually we'll do other stats. We'll priority magic when we actually start getting when we start getting the hell's this damn thing called? Magatamas. When we finally get a Magatama to use his magic. Yeah. Re-leveled again. We're gonna up our luck. And we learn lunge. Now, when it says Magatama is acting violent within you, it's a roll of a dice. You can let it continue, it can full heal you. You can let it continue, and you can receive a negative status effect. Okay, we're fully recovered. When you're first starting out, just through this area alone, you can let it continue and it'll just heal you. When you get to level 10 and higher, it has a chance of a roll of a dice to be either positive or negative.
This way.
Yes, that way is the way we have to go. We're going this way. Oh look, it's a Kodama. So we can use lunge, low physical damage on one foe, but it costs us health. No thanks. I'd rather just do a physical attack that doesn't cost me health, but still does damage. Alright, we are going to up our agility. Analyze, that is a useful skill. We'll let it continue. And fully recovered. Cool. Can't use map here. Okay, good to know. Okay. Displays an enemy's info. Alright, fair enough. And the reason we went the wrong way is because there's an item over here. That is an attack item we just picked up. I do believe it's an attack item. So, there you go. Analyze. It takes MP, not HP. Now, notice how in the upper left hand corner it says new. When it's darking from when it's around 4 down to 1, or when it says new, that is your best chances of recruiting demons to your side. Let's use Analyze. Skills is on and die. Strong against force, weak against fire. Unfortunately, we don't have fire. Now, upper right hand corner, you can see if I hit triangle, it does auto. Auto is just strictly attack. That's all it'll do. It can be useful to hurry up and get through fights, but there are certain demons that will completely nullify physical attacks. So...
So, you made it. Your strength is outstanding. We shall meet again. So
okay, old man. Okay, let's try first floor. Yeah, the map's gotta be reloaded in, alright. Okay, so we're gonna have to find our way to the annex. That door's barred closed. That door's barred closed. Medicine, okay. Annex gate pass, okay.
Nice to meet you.
And there's our first teammate. And Pixie's already part of the squad. Perfect. Alright, let's see how we are. Alright, we're gonna cut stream here. And thank you for coming out to watch. And I'll see you guys in the next one.